All right. Hey, thanks everybody for watching the Breaking Hyman podcast. My name is Morgan. This is my guest, Joshua Brooks. And you're a chef. Is that right? So, what did you have culinary training? Did you go through culinary school, or what's your background in chef? I guess as a chef.
Well, I didn't really start until I started watching Hell's Kitchen on Facebook.
Nice.
You know, Gordon Ramsay, I liked him,
yeah.
and like before that, I was kind of making what my mom was making.
Okay,
you know,
I gotcha.
And just I was just eating what she would make.
Gotcha.
And so like how I really started is when I started going to South Plains, the one in Lubbock.
Okay, cool. And do they have a culinary program?
Oh, yes, they do.
Oh, okay, awesome. So, so you went to the South Plains campus here. What's your favorite types of food or your culinary influences? I guess you mentioned Gordon Ramsay.
Yeah, Gordon Ramsay. So I'm more of a gourmet chef, but I really like I like beef Wellington. That's a good one.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's a good one too. I like that one. I like it's called a papilla, and papilla that means I like a cod and papilla. You know, you cook a fish in like
Oh,
parchment paper.
okay. What it was? So the cod is the fish. What's the papilla part?
Oh, that's like the parchment paper. You know, you can put all your herbs, vegetables in there and wrap it up.
Interesting. Okay, so and you just break it open and it's just like fish and veggies.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. And steams them.
Yeah. Ooh. So I'm I love Anthony Bourdain. That's like I watched all that shit. I was super bummed out when he died. So are you doing any like French influence? Because I saw the quail you were making.
That was a good one. Oh yeah.
Yeah. What was the source of what were all the flavors you had on that? I know there was like a balsamic, right?
So like for I marinated it, it was like olive oil, Dijon mustard. I put rosemary, fresh rosemary, fresh thyme, and like like a little splash of vinegar in there.
Yeah. So are you doing? I know you don't have a restaurant right now. You're in the that's in the works. Is that so? What are you cooking? Like, are you doing private events? Are you doing what type of cooking are you doing for the public? Where can they find you? I guess.
I'm doing private chef, and I'm trying to move into culinary. I'm catering.
Okay, catering. Okay. Are you currently like doing catering jobs, or is it just like they find you, they talk to you?
They find me, they talk to me. It's
all right,
like
cool. I've seen that you've done some. Have you gotten to cook for any celebs?
Not necessarily.
Okay, all right. Yeah, okay. So I saw that you Rob Schneider gave you a shout out. That was at the show recently when he came through town. Oh man, that's awesome. How was the show?
It was great. It was great. I didn't really know exactly what he talked about, but it was really funny.
Yeah. How old of a guy are you, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm 25.
25. Okay, that's kind of what I was thinking. I'm 42, so like I grew up with Rob Schneider on like SNL and all the Adam Sandler movies. So did you go to the show with your mom, some friends?
Yes, I did with my mom.
Okay, nice. So your mom taught you how to cook. Is it like a tradition, like a family tradition of cuisine?
Not exactly.
Really?
You know, she was just kind of like I kind of wanted to like kind of learn a little more on cooking. You know.
Okay. But did she? So she sort of started the grease the wheels a little bit. Yeah.
Because like I really wanted to be an actor. I love movies. You know.
Okay.
So she was like, I think you go more if you just be a chef. I think you should do a chef.
I mean, you can do everything.
You can do everything.
Yeah. Dude, do you know who Action Bronson is?
Yeah, I know.
Oh man, so that dude goes from chef to rapper to TV host. I mean, you can do it all. But I don't know if you saw this. People see these tattoos right here. It's for the audience. I don't know if it's clear enough. It's a knife, a spoon, and then a whisk. But I got these for my grandmother. She wasn't any kind of culinarily trained chef, but she had polio. So she was born in 1928. So she had polio, and while her brothers and sisters were working out on the farm, she stayed in and cooked for everybody. So she was an amazing cook. She could make a cheesecake. She made me biscuits and gravy every morning. That's why I was fat. I was fat for a long time until like a year ago. But so I got that for her. But so for me, cooking is part of and I love cooking, dude. I can't cook for a lot of people. Does that give you stress when you're cooking for a large group, or do you just get locked in and you're like, okay, I'm making 80 servings? I mean, how do you do that?
I would say a little bit of both. You know, like I want to make sure that the food is good, make sure that it looks good, but most likely it tastes good. Yeah. I never let them see me sweat.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what's the maximum amount of people you've cooked for at one time?
I would say I cooked for about 5.
For about 5. Okay.
People.
Okay. Awesome. So was that a holiday? What was the?
Well, like recently, I went to California for a wedding, Antioch, California. So like my family, my cousins, kind of cooked for all of them.
Okay. Awesome. So that's great. So what else are you doing as far as moving forward as a chef? Like what where can people check you out?
You can check me out on Facebook. I have a cooking show.
Okay. Oh. Okay. Okay. Now we get to it. See, I haven't seen your cooking show. No, Timothy didn't. So I was put in touch with you by our mutual friend Timothy Williams. How do you know him?
Oh well, I used to work with him actually at
Really?
Graphics.
Oh, okay. Awesome. So yeah, he told me about you and said, hey, you need to check this guy out. So have you cooked for him before?
No, I haven't cooked for him.
Okay. All right. Well, I guess he just has heard. So right now. What are your what kind of food are you making on your cooking channel?
Oh, I got like that
quail?
That snapper and pop.
Okay.
The cod and papaya.
Okay.
That one's a good one. That Dover sole. My next one is gonna be the quail.
Okay.
Quail with that salad. Oh, yeah.
Okay. So you filmed that, and then you're gonna be releasing that soon. So what is the name of your YouTube channel?
I call it like. It's gone through multiple different names.
Yeah.
It was Cooks with Brooks. Now it's Dine In with Brooks.
Dine In with Brooks.
And I'm
okay.
working on a cooking book too.
Okay. And is it on YouTube?
That one is gonna. I'm gonna try to release that to the public.
Okay, but I'm sorry, your cooking channel, is that one on YouTube?
Well, I'm trying to get it on YouTube, but it's really just on Facebook.
Okay, on Facebook. Okay, so just find you Joshua Brooks on Facebook. I tagged you and everything. So you got Breaking Hyman podcast. So what is in the plans for? Are you doing your own recipes? I'm guessing.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So what type of proteins are you working with? Because I saw you were talking to some people in the comments about the quail. You said do you like lamb?
Oh yeah, I
you a
like
big
lamb.
fan? Okay.
Oh yeah.
What type of lamb dishes are you doing?
I do I use like marinate the lamb,
Okay,
you know.
okay.
And
Yeah.
I like the herb crusted lamb.
Yeah. So I cooked a lamb a while back, a leg of lamb. I smoked it.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah. So I have one of those Traeger smokers. So I invited over my mom and stepdad. It was before he passed away, but I had I think it was like a red wine vinaigrette, or not a vinaigrette, a red wine vinegar glaze, and I had like one of those spice bundles, and I dipped it in there and just sort of hit it with that every couple of hours when it was on the smoker. Have you messed with a smoker yet?
Yes, I have. I have.
Yeah. Okay. So, are you doing any kind of barbecue at all?
Well, like for example, that lamb I grilled it on.
Okay. Nice. So you're grilling stuff. Are you smoking anything?
Yeah.
Okay. Would you use like an offset smoker, direct heat?
Offset.
Okay. Nice. So you said you like movies as well, because that's more my. I could talk about food for a little while, but so what movies, TV shows are you enjoying right now? Do you?
I like my favorite one. One thing I was just watching before I got here was have you ever seen King of New York with Christopher Walken?
Yes. Oh yeah.
Lawrence Fishburne.
Okay. Yeah. And I think, is that an Abel Ferrara movie?
Abel Ferrara.
Yeah. You know. Oh shit. So you know directors and stuff.
Oh yeah.
I forgot to set my timer here, so we're gonna go. All right. So what you said? What did you tell me your favorite movie was?
Well, it was like King of New York, 187. That's another one.
Okay. Samuel L. Jackson. All right. So what else? Have you been watching any new movies? Are you?
Well, I recently saw that Final Destination.
How did you like that?
It was pretty good. I mean, Tony Todd's in there.
Oh, was that like his last movie?
Yeah, last movie. He looks
okay.
Yeah.
So there's a guy you should meet who's been on this podcast named Rainey Lawrence. He's an actor. He's a comedian, he's a good friend of the show, been a guest. But he was, I think I can say this now, he told me, it was before Tony Todd had died, he was supposed to be, Rainey was in a production of Fences. Are you familiar with so August Wilson. But it was in a movie, Denzel did it, but Rainey ended up playing the Denzel role. Tony Todd was originally supposed to play that role, but he had to back out. But Rainey was going to be in a supporting role. It's crazy. So I'm like, holy shit, you were going to get to. And I think he maybe had worked with Tony Todd at some point in the past. But yeah, amazing actor, human being. So shout out Rainey Lawrence. So what else do you like? What else? So you liked the Final Destination. Yeah.
And I like Smile too. I saw that in theater.
Oh shit! So you like horror a lot?
Oh yeah, horror. I mean horror, action, thriller.
What's the last movie? Is Final Destination the last one you saw?
No, the last movie I saw, it was this one.
Oh, shit, we got some flies in here.
it was this one called Bound with Jennifer Tilly.
Oh shit, I've seen that one. Okay, so you watch that one at home?
At home.
Dude, so do you ever go to Alamo Drafthouse?
Oh, yes, I do.
So I host events there. So in addition to like the podcasting, I do stand-up comedy and I do event hosting at Alamo Drafthouse. I got to host a screening of Bound, and I'm like, why are you asking this straight white male to host this lesbian crime movie? You know, but there were some LGBTQ folks in the crowd. They were fans of the movie. So I'm like, I can't tell you any. This is an awesome crime movie. This is like if Hitchcock had directed a movie with some lesbians instead of, you know. I loved it. What did you think of it?
Oh, I liked it. I love Jennifer Tilly.
Me too. Gina Gershon.
Gina Gershon from and she's in Showgirls.
She is in Showgirls. Oh, dude, do you like Showgirls?
Oh yeah.
So the funny thing, so Gina Gershon. Do you want to know the rumor about her?
Oh, what happened?
Apparently, she had an affair with Bill Clinton when he was president.
Oh, really? Oh,
I don't know if that's true, but Showgirls and Bound and a lot of her big movies came out in the 90s when Bill Clinton was president. Who knows? Bill knows. Gina knows. I love that kind of shit. So what other movies do you like? Do you like the?
There's one movie I really like. It's called. I like Anaconda with Jennifer Lopez.
Oh yeah. No, it's so funny. You're naming movies I've hosted at Alamo Drafthouse. I've hosted. I got my clothes. I covered them in mud like I'd been in the jungle. I think I had a fake snake.
Oh yeah. So,
Ice Cube.
Ice Cube.
Yeah. So. What else? Your other favorites?
Well, I like psychological suspense thrillers, like one of them, The Good Son, with Macaulay Culkin.
I've never seen that.
Oh, Elijah Wood, you never seen that?
No. I'm familiar with it. But I like Elijah. So Elijah Wood, one of the few adult actors that made it, or child actors that made it as an adult actor. Because a lot of them just stop acting. Like Macaulay Culkin, not really in movies very much. Yeah. So all you're naming some old movies like from before you were born.
Oh yeah.
Is this stuff you watch with your family growing up?
Same like with my mom and all that too.
But are you? Would you describe yourself as a cinephile?
Oh yeah, I mean I'm a movie nerd.
Yeah, I mean you're wearing the Do the Right Thing right there. Are you a big Spike Lee fan?
Oh, I love Spike Lee.
What's your favorite Spike Lee movie?
Do the Right Thing, Jungle Fever, Crooklyn. That's my main three.
It's funny. I'm gonna be an asshole. My favorite one is 25th Hour, the one with the white people.
Edward Norton.
Edward Norton, and Philip Seymour Hoffman. Oh God, Philip Seymour Hoffman is one of my favorite actors of all time. R.I.P. And then Rosario Dawson.
Did you like Summer of Sam with John Leguizamo?
I did like Summer of Sam. You know who wrote that movie? Do you watch The Sopranos?
Yes.
Christopher. The actor.
From Goodfellas.
Yeah, he was in Goodfellas. He was the guy that fucking Joe Pesci shot. What's his name? Michael Imperioli. Michael Imperioli. He wrote Summer of Sam. Really? And he had a small role in it too. Yeah, so he was and he wrote and I think directed some episodes of Sopranos as well. Dude, I love that mob shit.
Oh man, have you ever seen the movie called it's called Mobsters?
Who's in it?
Christopher Walken.
Christian Slater?
Christian Slater.
I've never seen it. I maybe saw part of it on TV one time, but I've never seen it. Okay. Would you recommend that one?
Yeah, I recommend it. And also Hoodlum with Lawrence Fishburne.
Okay. I've seen Hoodlum because he plays... who does he play?
Bumpy Johnson.
Yeah, and then somebody else is like playing...
Dutch Schultz.
Tim
Roth.
Yeah, Tim Roth. Oh, fucking Mr. Orange.
Oh, yeah. And
Dude.
Reservoir Dogs.
So you're a big Tarantino.
Oh, yeah,
Tarantino's my fucking... I was talking to somebody the other day, and they're like, I haven't watched Once Upon a Time in Hollywood yet. I'm like, what do you mean you haven't watched it yet? I was in the theater the opening night that came out. Oh, goddamn.
And I was just talking to one guy from Video Express about, did you like Four Rooms?
I've seen it. It's okay. It's an interesting exercise. I'm a big Robert Rodriguez fan. So, I'd have to watch it again. I don't like it, but I like that it exists.
True Romance?
One of my favorites. One of my all-time favorites. The speech that Christopher Walken gives to Dennis Hopper before he shoots him in the head. God damn that.
I haven't killed anybody since 1984. And
man,
Natural Born Killers.
I do like that one. I need to watch it again. I've only seen it once. So these are all. So did you know? You probably know this. That True Romance and Natural Born Killers were originally part of the same script, and Tarantino split it into two scripts. So it's basically Alabama and Clarence are the same characters as Claire what are the Mickey and Mallard?
Mickey and Mallard.
They're the same characters. He just split them into two movies. And he's like, okay, so this is the love story part. This is the part where they go crazy and kill everybody. Yeah.
Did you know like the Natural Born Killers? That was Oliver Stone. That's more of his work. Oh
yeah. No, I knew he directed it, but Tarantino wrote those movies. Wrote that and True Romance. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, the reason Tarantino actually really didn't like how other people were directing his movies. He didn't like how Tony Scott did True Romance. He didn't like how Oliver Stone did Natural Born Killers. He's like, I'm going to write my own movies or direct my own movies. And he did Reservoir Dogs. He did. I think he actually used the money he got for selling the True Romance script to finance, in part, Reservoir Dogs. So. Dude, we're speaking the same language now. So as a chef, how do you feel about where cuisine and film meet? Do you have any movies that you really like that portray food?
Yeah, like this was 2 years ago. I made it was like a salmon like a salmon type of little Italian dish,
right.
but like more like a Hawaiian dish.
Okay.
It was supposed because I was influenced by this movie with Denzel called The Mighty Quinn.
Okay, I've heard of that movie. I've never seen it. Okay, who else is in that?
Robert Townsend.
It's an older movie then.
1989.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Remember Esther from Good Times?
Yes. Yeah.
Her.
Damn, dude. Okay, what's the movie called? The Mighty Quinn.
The Mighty Quinn.
And you did a dish inspired by
God.
Dude, you blew my head off. Okay, what other dishes are you doing that are inspired by films?
Oh, well, I made a ratatouille from the movie Ratatouille.
I've never had the dish Ratatouille. It's my favorite Pixar movie. Do you know who does the voice of Remy the Ram?
Oh, I don't.
Patton Oswalt,
really?
a stand-up comedian.
Oh, really?
I'm that's my main thing. So, like, you love film, you work at backstage, but would you say that cuisine is your main thing? That's like your love.
My love, and also movies and like music. I'm a music guy.
So, but you're doing cuisine right now. So music and movies. Do you do any music? Have you done music?
No.
No. Okay. And you wanted to pursue acting, but you went into cuisine. So okay. But so do you have any dishes that are inspired by music?
I would say probably this is a long time when I first got started. Yeah. It was this type of like bourbon salmon, you know. I got that idea from like Shane told me like from Motley Crue.
Oh, really? Interesting. Which a particular song or just the band?
Wild Side.
Well, okay. I don't even know that song.
From the album Girls, Girls, Girls.
Yeah. Shoot. So you know music and movies like crazy. Okay. So how do you feel about like movies about cuisine or TV, like The Bear? Did you watch The Bear?
Yes, I did.
What did you think of that? How does it portray?
I like that. I like how it has a little more of an authentic kind of feel to it, you know? And I like how it dives into like fine dining.
Yeah. Are you a fan of Matty Matheson?
I never seen that one.
Really? Okay, so Matty Matheson, so he's one of the brothers, the guy with the tattoos on his neck.
Oh, yeah?
So that dude's a chef in real life. So he has I'll send you the links.
Okay.
He's got a YouTube channel. I think he maybe has a TV show. So he does a lot of consulting on the TV show, but he's also an actor. So yeah, it's great. So he's like one of those sort of fusion chefs. So are you fusing like flavors like? So what are your favorite restaurants, I guess, here in Lubbock and elsewhere?
I would say like that Cajun, hot and spicy Cajun juice.
Okay.
That Cajun restaurant. I like that one.
Okay.
I like this one called the West Table. That's a good one.
The West Table. Okay. So I particularly, some of my favorite restaurants that I've eaten at have been fusion places. Have you ever been to New Orleans?
No.
Okay. So if you ever go there, there's a place called Maypop. They do Asian and Cajun fusion. So they're combining like Cajun ingredients with Asian flavors and stuff. So one of the things I remember in particular was this. It was a beignet, but it was like a curry flavored beignet. So it's like a donut, but it had these curry. Oh man, that was the palate cleanser. So it was sort of where they combine. So what are you taking any influence from Asian? Because that's my favorite cuisine. Do you do any Asian flavors?
I do, because that's what we learned in culinary. Like we learned how to make sushi and.
Okay. So if I said, make me a West Texas Asian fusion. What would kind of dish would you think of when you think of that kind of thing?
I'm thinking about probably like spring rolls. Maybe
Okay,
like
spring rolls.
Or like a type of Thai.
Yeah. Okay. So the West Texas influence. Are you more Texas influence, soul food? What is your background as far as like what's the stuff your mom taught you?
I'm more. I just like I said, like it goes into like it's soul food. It can go into like like regular fine dining.
Okay. So with the quail, how did that turn out? Were you really happy with the way the flavors turned out?
It was good.
Yeah. Yeah. Dude, so one thing to be a chef, to cook for other people, you have to like your own food. Mm-hmm. How are you not like 300 pounds, Joshua?
I got a low metabolism.
Oh, okay.
Metabolism,
Do you work out?
I worked out.
Okay,
I worked out.
Good. Because so one thing I've noticed a lot of chefs are big fucking guys. Matty Matheson, big guy. Guy Fieri, yeah, he's cute. He's chubby. But Gordon Ramsay somehow didn't get fat. So what are you? Is that are you eating your own food a lot, or are you cooking for other people? What is your? Because I like to cook for myself. Mm-hmm. I like to cook for others, but do you like cooking for yourself as much as others?
I prefer more like cooking for other people.
Really? Yeah. Is that how you share your love with people? Is like, because I mean, you like, this is made with love. That's an idea.
That's what I do.
Nice.
Like some people they'll be like, I want to try some of your food. And I'll let them try some of my food.
Right. So with going through culinary school, are you wanting to teach people how to cook? Is that why you have the YouTube channel? The Facebook cooking show.
Well, it kind of actually went along like that, because a lot of people were like, well, you kind of showed me how to do this. I never thought about doing this.
Really? Okay. So people are learning from the things you're posting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What kind of, do you have people that's like, hey, I made this exact dish you made, mm-hmm. and they're like asking you questions about it? I mean, giving you feedback.
Oh yeah.
You getting that kind of stuff?
And a lot of someone told me that I know. They were just like, hey, I made this dish, but it didn't turn out the way it was yours.
Yeah, right. So, what else? What other kinds of are there? I think I was trying to think of questions to ask you beforehand. Mm-hmm. What ingredients would you like to eventually try and use that you haven't had the chance to try yet? Because in West Texas, we're kind of limited.
We are limited. I want to try venison. That's deer.
Really okay.
Oh yeah.
Hey, some hunter. It's not currently deer season, mm-hmm. but this fall, hook Jonathan up with, or I'm sorry, Joshua. Sorry, I've said your name wrong. Hook Joshua up with some venison. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So what would you do with a venison?
Oh, I would do kind of like how you do a steak. You sear it on both sides. Right. I would do like a red wine reduction sauce with it.
So I had a roommate a while back. He was from Brady, Texas.
Oh yeah.
So there's a lot of hunting in that area. And he had a backstrap in the freezer, and I was like, I didn't have anything to eat. I'm like, fuck this. I'm taking Ben's backstrap. He didn't get mad at me or anything. I think I marinated it. But I just grilled it like a steak. Mm-hmm. I had some rice with it. This has been like 20 years ago. It was so that a backstrap, a elk tenderloin would. I bet you we could find somebody that has some in their freezer.
Oh yeah.
Give it to Joshua. Mm-hmm. He will make something amazing.
Oh, for real, I will.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So, what other ingredients do you want to cook with? Any have you cooked with any like raccoon or possum or any of that weird shit? No. Okay. Mm-mm. So that's more like Alabama shit.
Alabama. No rats, nothing like that.
Make ratatouille, but what is in ratatouille? I know it's vegetables.
Really, yeah, it's zucchini. Okay. It's you can use like tomatoes, bell peppers.
Okay.
Tomato. I just said tomatoes, but you can
onions in there.
Onions in there. Yeah, you can also use like eggplant.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And
nice.
like herbs, I used a rosemary, thyme, basil, turmeric. I used this one called Herbs de Provence.
Okay. Oh, Herbs de Provence. Yeah, I have some of I may not have it anymore. I had to go find it somewhere. I found out my mom had some in her, and I'm like, "What did you have this for?" I can't even remember. I might have made what's that chicken dish where you cook the chicken and wine? Coq au vin. Yeah. I made coq au vin one night. I think I needed some herbs de Provence for that. Whew, man, you're making me hungry, dude.
I know, I'm hungry too.
Yeah, I scheduled this interview for right around lunchtime, so. Okay, so I want to ask you about some more movies. So we talked about The Bear. Have you seen like any other movies? What is it? Joy Luck Club? Is that? Have you seen that one?
I heard of that one.
Okay, so I know that one has a lot of Asian cuisine. Do you watch a lot of documentaries about food?
I do sometimes.
Okay, do you have a favorite one?
I like Gordon Ramsay's Boiling Point.
Okay, okay. Yeah, I really liked this one. It's called In Search of General Tso, and it's basically how the General Tso's chicken Chinese dish developed from this really just one-time specialty menu to a American, basically an American Chinese dish. Because if you go to any Chinese restaurant, you can get General Tso's chicken. Oh, yeah. But you go to China, you go to Hong Kong, you go to Beijing, they don't know what the hell General Tso's chicken is. It's like that. It's like they don't know what the fuck a quarter pounder is. But yeah, so I would highly recommend that if you can find that on YouTube or anything.
I'll check that out.
Yeah. Because, Chinese food really, it starts on the West Coast. Like all the Chinese people that came in from San Francisco. Have you ever been out to San Francisco?
Oh, yeah, my mom's from San Francisco. Oh, we were just
seriously?
There. Yeah,
do you go to Chinatown when you're there?
Oh, yeah, all the time.
Oh, dude. What do you eat when you're in Chinatown?
I usually it's like this little teriyaki type of food. I used to get that when I was a kid, way younger.
Okay. Okay. Have you ever had Peking duck?
Yeah, I cook duck. Yeah.
You cook? Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So if I brought you a duck, how would you cook it for me?
I can do it two ways. I can do duck à l'orange. I can do that one.
Yeah.
Or I know how to do duck confit.
Oh, duck. Okay. What is it? A duck confit?
It's usually you can make it both ways. So what we did, we had a broth and we used it like celery, carrots. We kind of made it like like you make.
Okay. So is it almost like a stew?
Yeah, stew. You make that.
Okay.
And like a duck confit, you're cooking the duck in its own duck fat.
Oh. That sounds decadent as fuck.
Yeah.
Man, dude. Okay. So how if I were like just like, hey, can I hire you to like cook for a party for me or something like that? I get the ingredients and stuff. Do you do those kind of events, or how would I hire you to be a chef for me if I wanted to do like a private event?
Okay.
For like 4, 5, 10 people, how could I do that?
So what I'll do, I usually charge on the food.
Okay,
I got to just tell me what you want.
Okay.
And the ingredients, and I'll add in like just a little bit of my labor.
Of course. Yeah. Okay. So if I bought my own ingredients, I could say, okay, like, because I have a Costco membership and all that stuff, so I could go and get, because they have. Do you ever go to Costco?
Oh yeah,
dude, they have ducks there.
Yeah,
like $2.99 a pound for these halal ducks. I cooked one. I've only made duck once, and I think I can't even remember how I did it. It might have been a duck l'orange. It was. The thing is, duck is so fatty.
And it has a lot of fat in there. And when you're cooking it, you have to let it rinse it off.
So is that how you do the duck confit, or do you actually have to get duck fat in addition to the duck fat that's coming off of it?
Yeah, you have to use the duck fat, but you can, and you're not going to use like the duck breast. You're more going to use like its legs.
Oh,
and its
okay,
wings,
okay. So the dark meat. Okay. See, I want you to make that for me.
Yeah, I can.
We'll be in touch.
We'll be in touch. Oh, yeah.
Oh man, maybe you might just. I'm seeing a new lady, so maybe I'll just hire you to cook for me and her, like on her birthday or something.
I can do that too.
Yeah, if me and her are still dating in like 6 months, I'll let you know.
Okay.
So do you do any kind of like a Valentine's Day dinner or anything, like a special occasion where you're cooking for family or friends or anything? Do you do those kind of things? If I wanted you to make like a Thanksgiving dinner, what would you make?
I will make, besides like the traditional Thanksgiving, I would do like this herb crusted. I'll do a beef Wellington. Okay. Or I would do like a herb crusted salmon. I'll do that.
Okay. So you wouldn't even go traditional turkey. You would do something like. This is the Joshua Brooks Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
beef Wellington
with some mashed potatoes.
Yeah. So with the beef Wellington, I know it's beef inside a puff pastry. What type of cut of meat are you using for that?
It's called Parma ham.
Okay. See, I don't even know that.
And it's like it's spinach capers.
That's insane. That sounds really good. So, okay, what about the salmon? Or did you say salmon or cod for the fish?
Salmon.
Okay, and how would you do that one?
So salmon, I make my own breadcrumbs.
Okay.
It's like herb breadcrumbs, and I'll just put that on there, put it in the oven, and I'll make like a special sauce with it.
Okay. What's in the sauce you're making?
It's a fennel green applesauce with a little dill oil.
Okay, so you're starting with an applesauce and you're putting like fennel and dill and... Dude, I'm okay. Man, there's nowhere I can go and get these dishes anywhere in Lubbock right now, is there? What's your favorite restaurants here in Lubbock? Besides, you said West Table, you said what was the other one you mentioned?
I mentioned the what's the one? It's the hot and juicy spicy Cajun.
Oh yeah. That one's I haven't tried that.
That one's pretty good.
Okay.
But my other favorite ones are like, of course, like Red Lobster. That's a good one.
It's what do you like? Do you like when I was fat, I used to do the Shrimp Fest. What do you get there?
I used to get the like it's like this little salmon bowl.
Okay.
You know, it's like real healthy. I used to get that too.
Cool. Okay. Nice. All right. What else do you like? What other local places do you like?
What's that one? It was Joe's Crab. It's not open.
Oh no. Okay. Yeah. No. That one closed a while back. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. It was popular. There was always people there.
And I like Twin Peaks. I like that one.
Okay. Have you been to like Dirk's?
I've been there a long time ago.
Yeah. That one's the same people that own West Table. So yeah, they own that one, and they own a place called, I think it's called Neighborhood F&B. I don't know. I haven't been to that one yet. I know I've met people that work there, but so are you trying to work are you wanting to work in a restaurant, or are you more doing the Facebook videos and things like that? Is it what do you want? How are you directing your chef skills?
So I want to put myself out there. So I really want to go straight forward, like with the cooking on TV. You know, I want to be on TV.
Oh, okay.
But I do also, want to work in the kitchen.
Okay. So yeah, where can people find you on Facebook right now?
So Joshua Brooks. Now there's more than one Joshua Brooks on there.
Right. Yes.
So just look for the one with me on there, of course.
Okay. All right. You know what he looks like now.
Yeah. And then also my number, it's 806-790-5257.
Okay. All right. So is this for people to like book you for? Yeah. Okay. If you want to hire him, this is how you get in touch. So is there anything else you want to share before we go?
Also, tune in. I want to tell them like I'm my cooking book.
Yeah.
So I'm making a cooking book. So I'm gonna start it off in just like in albums. Like my first one, it's a little bit to more like I'm gonna show you what I do. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So it's gonna be called Dine In with Brooks.
Okay. All right. So follow him on social media, Joshua Brooks. You got stuff in the pipeline. I'm excited to hear about it, man. That's awesome. Hey. Thanks for watching Breaking Hyman. Thank you for Joshua Brooks. And check out the next episode. And thanks for watching.